I'm on a break, so thoda relaxation mode. Yeah, I'll tell you what I think on this, not just in terms of blogging, but in terms of anything that you do in life. Okay, so it's mainly like an approach to life kind of thing. Like when it comes to blogging or to any life decision that we make, the one thing which has really changed how I feel, how things are happening around me, is that I don't seek validation from anyone other than myself. And by that I mean that if someone thinks really good about me or someone thinks nothing of me, it doesn't affect my sense of self. Which is to say that if someone doesn't appreciate something that I think I did well, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't confuse me that क्यों ऐसा हुआ, something wrong with what I did. If I'm satisfied with what I put out there, or a decision that I made. So also, it's not just about the negative or lack of something, excess of something as well. If someone tells me that, oh my god, you're the most incredible person in the world, I've never seen anybody do stuff like this, let's say, itna agar inflated feedback bhi aaye, I will value it that someone thought so well of me. I will value that someone took out the time to say that to me. I will value that they see me like that. But it will not inflate my sense of self. Basically, it's very important to understand your own sense of self. आप क्यों हो? आप क्या कर रहे हो? किस वजह से कर रहे हो? When it comes to blogging, it's like when I do something, I'm just thinking about why do I want to do this? And if I am satisfied with what I'm putting out there, what is my reason? So whether they're like 20 comments on it or 500 comments on it, मेरी attachment to what I've put out there, it's the same. Right? And on the flip side, it's hundreds of people telling me कि यार तुम्हारी तो बात ही कुछ और है. Obviously, अच्छा तो लगता है पढ़ के. It would be a lie to say कि नहीं. Of course you enjoy it, you like it, but it does not affect my sense of self. Let me give you an example. This is like, and I'm using this only as an example because I think personally it's the biggest thing I did through my blog. इससे बड़ी मैंने कोई चीज़ शायद नहीं की है. And this is months old, so like मैं अभी कोई ये वो नहीं कर रही. I'm not making a point. I'm just sharing. This was something that happened and how it appeared to me. ठीक है ना. अच्छा, जैसे मैंने TCF का fundraiser किया था, we raised what 1 crore 10 lakh or something, right? When we started the fundraiser, I didn't know we'd raise this much money. मैंने तो 30 लाख का टारगेट सेट किया था. उस पर भी मुझे नवीन ने कहा था तुमने कुछ ज़्यादा कर दिया है, ठीक है. बट व्हेन आई सेट आउट टू डू इट, उसकी रीज़न क्या थी? उसका रीज़न ये नहीं था that they approached me or that paid, because fundraisers paid होते हैं अक्सर. when you see Ramzan fundraisers काफ़ी सारे, and it's fine if someone is offering their space to talk about something and raising money. But for this I reached out to them myself because a lot of people know that when Pakistan में floods हुए थे और मैंने उसके लिए पैसे तब भी सिर्फ ऐसे ही रेज किए थे out of a sense of helplessness, तो मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ था कि मैं ऐसे क्यों बैठी हूँ. I have access to so many people. जब वो फाइनली when I made the video that हमने इतना अचीव कर लिया, I was obviously so happy with the amount because at the end of the day it impacts so many lives and we can do that. तो और आपको क्या चाहिए, right? When I finally posted that video, उस पर बहुत सारे लोगों ने इतने प्यारे प्यारे comments छोड़े, such generous comments, obviously full of love. मुझे सही याद नहीं है, either on the same day or maybe उसके कुछ दिन बाद, someone posted a reel in which they were only dancing with their like some people, ठीक है. And it wasn't like, dance is not something कि आप उसको डिग्रेड करें. डांस इज़ अ ब्यूटीफुल आर्ट फॉर्म. बट अगर आप ऐसे ही बस कुछ नहीं कर रहे, आपने 5 मिनट की रील बनाई कि बस आप कर रहे हैं, and they just posted, that reel had double the amount of comments than the ones that I had on this particular video, ठीक है. This is something that brings me to the next point, which is that you also need to understand what ecosystem you live in. ये बात सच तो है that हमारा ecosystem अभी ऐसा है, environment ऐसी है where people do reward certain kinds of content more than this. And while people say, and influencers को इतनी गालियाँ भी पड़ती हैं कि यार ये लोग कोई काम नहीं करते, हर वक्त मेकअप, जूते, बैग्स की बातें करते रहते हैं. But when let's say someone does put out something which is not that, right? So we are not ready to reward that content also, right? But मुझे इस बात से भी कोई मसला नहीं है. I understand this is the ecosystem that we live in, so it's fine. I know कि हमेशा this content will never be able to beat other forms of content, and that is the point. That am I out there to beat other people, or am I there to put something out there which I want to do? अगर fundraiser की example लो, मैंने इसे नहीं किया कि लोगों की तारीफें मिले, because like I said, मुझे क्या पता 1 करोड़ रुपए से ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, मुझे तो कुछ पता नहीं था उस वक्त. The point was I wanted to do this because मुझे सुकून नहीं आ रहा था. If I don't do it, I just didn't feel comfortable. I was like, करना है, हो सकता है अगली बार इतने पैसे ना हो. But that was what I needed to do. ठीक है. So अब again, I'm not using this as an example to say कि यार जाके उधर comment करो. इस बात को months हो चुके हैं. But my point is that this was the biggest example that I could build that connection with your purpose and have a strong sense of self, and you understand what the ecosystem is like. आपका काम बहुत आसान हो जाता है, आपकी लाइफ चॉइसेस बहुत ईजी हो जाती हैं, आपकी डिसीजंस बहुत ईजी हो जाती हैं, बिकॉज यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई यू मेकिंग देम एंड यू गेट satisfaction from your own satisfaction. Saying that my purpose for doing it was to get validation from you. My purpose was because I wanted to do it, and I deeply appreciate those whatever 500 600 people who actually took out the time to value that work. वहाँ पे स्टोरी ख़त्म. जिन लोगों ने contribute किया हुआ part of it, me becoming a medium to do this, हम सब ने किया, हम सब खुश हैं, हम सब satisfied हैं, और क्या चाहिए.